Oh, that's good. G Fuel is probably helping. The trace amounts of lead are leaching the illness from my body. Welcome to episode. I actually have to wear my glasses for this game because I need to be able to read. Would you like to see a recap? Yes, please give me a recap of episode 2. I do not need a full recap. I've already done the recap for episode 1. For those who don't remember, we are in Scarlet Hollow, a sleepy little town full of fucking people that live and die and don't really move much between those two settings. They're born here and then they die here is the vibe I get. How do I know that? Because I grew up in a town just like it and I only live an hour away. No, I live 30 minutes away from where I used to live. So, you know, you can't escape it. That's small town life, baby. This is Tabitha. Tabitha is the person we're staying with. She's our cousin. She's an asshole, and I love her. This is Stella. She's not an asshole. She's a little rambunctious. Definitely got Duke killed, I think. And also has those fucking hips. Oh my god. So, she is my type. Alright, back to the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I did sleep at Stella's house. We did not bone. It ain't like that. We're just buds. For now. Okay, yeah, I told Avery about what happened with Duke. Duke shot himself in the face, kind of. It's kind of a difficult... It doesn't really make a lot of... Like, the way that I understand Duke's death is he went to shoot a little goblin, like a little goblin. He went to shoot it, and then the goblin reached up and like pushed his gun up, and so he went and just like blew his fucking head off. Sorry, I just noticed this little fucking this guy. He went to shoot a witherling, he pushed the gun, and then he kind of shot himself. Yeah, he did do that. Avery's gonna keep their ears open for us because the diner gets a lot of gossip. That will be very helpful. Thank you, Avery. I love you. Then we met Gretchen. We met Oscar, the father of the town. He's the librarian and the other love interest. Nah, I'm just kidding. Stella's my number one. Also, this is Kanika. She's also cool, if not a little more rough around the edges, and also plays it way safer, which, you know. Anyway, Rosalina's his daughter. We said we would go look for her, and then we kinda did. Also, this is Reese's mom. Reese has generic sickness of some kind, maybe cancer, maybe leprosy. I don't know, but he's got something. Anyway, Reese can't hang out, and also she's kind of mean. And then this is Wayne. Wayne used to work at the mines, and now he wears a wedding shawl or something, and just keeps coming up to me and going, "Fuck off, fuck off, get out of here, fuck off right now, I'll kill you." He's never said he'll kill me, but he does keep telling me to fuck off. That's Rosalina, Oscar's daughter. She snuck into the mining facility that is owned by Tabitha. Tabitha owns the mine, and then they snuck into this mine, and then we went, "Oh, so I called Tabitha and I said, "Tabitha, there are children in your mine." And she says, "What the fuck? Stay there." I said, "No." And then I went inside to go save them because I'm an absolute alpha dog G. This is Becca. She fucking sucks. That's Tabitha. She's the fucking best. And then these are Rosalina's friends. That's Mitchell, I think, who is the brother of Kanika. This is Stoner guy, who I love and is very chill. And then this is Alex, something like that, who definitely has a crush on Rosalina and also gets bullied a lot by Becca, who is, again, a snot. Oh yeah, the Tommyknockers. The Tommyknockers are there. They're fucking knocking on the walls. They're knocking on the mine's door. And then the kids disappeared, and that shit sucked. Tabitha was pissed off about it. Oh, and then we found a door, and then I passed out and I started seeing ghosts. And then Tabitha got really upset and told us to leave the children behind in the cave-in. And I said, no. No? How about we don't? And so we went and we got the children. But then here, there you go. Look at that. That's what happened. These are the consequences of the actions of these idiots. Specifically this one with the running mascara. Fuck you, cry about it. Anyway, so her foot got fucking stomped. But she's fine. She's not dead or anything. And we got her out. We got her on an ambulance, and then we drove home. Tabitha was very mad, and then we went to bed, and then we saw like a cool cutscene. Oh yeah, we had memories of Rosalina trapped by powers beyond her control, and now it's time to wake up in Scarlet Hollow. Oh, what a day! Oh, Callum Kane's had a bit of a weekend. What's going on? How we doing? Oh, where's Dustin? Where's my son? Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Yeah. Can I quick say with F5? Nah, I can't. That sucks. Squeep. Squeep. Cool. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. I will take a shower. Clean boy. Wow, that is not a good shower. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As the steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you... Oh... Thoughts of doom consume me. When in doubt, mystical it out. Every minute feels like another thread holding this town together starts to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume you. You're done here. You turn off the faucet. Hey, wash away your sins. Take a shower. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. A good shower to start the day. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a portent of doom, okay? It is just a shower. Time to start my day. Check on Dustin. How you doing, buddy? Dustin, you've had children. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend?
Her name is Mom. She come to visit. Hi, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Thank you, human, for take care of my boy.
What happened to your glass house?
Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter tried to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just tried to survive, like all creature.
You're such a good mom. You're such a good mom. Oh, momsome.
Dustin still have much to learn.
I've had a rough night. Can you console me?
Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. If Cat Monster want to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This is nature.
I gotta go. Bye.
Kate.
I love them. Let's look out the window. You walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view it provided you on Monday. It's the same view. Okay. Closet. Hello, Dolly. It hasn't moved, right? Is it just me, or is there no longer a name on its foot? Wasn't there a name on its foot in episode 1? Pretty sure there was a name on its foot in episode 1. Weird. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Messenger group chat. Absolutely. You pull out your phone and open up the group chat with Stella and Kanika. I'm gonna send a photo of a Pandal. This was the correct option. Also, why is my phone almost dead? Is there nowhere to charge it in here? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. All right. You've done everything you've wanted to do up here. It's time to start your day. I love starting my day. Oh my God, is that another I mean, hey Tabitha, what's up? How you guys doing? You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frou Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself to tidy as best she can. Vile woman destroying the natural odor of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze oh God, hi Tabitha. Swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Bonjour, Frou Frou. Bonjour, sacre bleu. Do you think you could just bonjour me because I slept at the foot of your bed last night? I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I supposed to bear it? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? I'm not. You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. To me, they kind of are. Nobody lives out in the garden, right? Gosh, I wouldn't know. Miss Tabitha doesn't let me touch the place. Nobody lives in the garden. Why are you asking? I will remain silent. Good. I'm glad you have the sense to drop it. I guess I'll go check. I'm not the caretaker here, dude. Why do I gotta go? Why do I gotta go do that? Why do I gotta go see the squatter? What if he stabs me with a knife? Hello. I'm Callum Kane. Good morning, I'm Janie. I'm just here to do a little weekly cleaning, whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do at least. Oh my goodness, I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I'd like knowing where my stuff is. Oh, you're a clutter bug. Oh, you're a clutter bug. I can fix you. Okie dokie. It's so nice to meet you, Callum Kane. I mean, I guess you did. I did meet you on Monday when you popped into dinner. Into the diner. Oh, you were there? Did I make a good impression? Janie. You poor fragile constitution. But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are 2 completely different things, I suppose. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally meet you, and I'm so happy to be part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha company, what with everything that's Janie. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. Any updates on Rosalina? How's she doing? Foot good? Oh. Oops. They had to take her foot. She's lucky that's all they had to take. Yeah, that sucks. That bites. Tabitha takes out one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I have an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible has wound up happening, so you're coming with me. I'm gonna pick your nose. Squip, 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 squip. Or actually, squip, 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 squip. Squip, 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 squip. I'll meet you outside. Are you seriously asking for time alone here after you just probed me about whether the garden has a squatter problem? What do you take me for, an idiot? I'm already behind on my day. I don't have time to deal with hijinks. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. God, I'm a sucker for a big brain and overalls. God, it's Stardew Valley all over again. Thoughts of Leah pervade my mind! She was my first wife in Stardew Valley. As you're ready to leave, Janny approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Callum Kane, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I am so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there will be more to come. Oh dear, that just sounds dreadful. Have you ever considered stopping by the church at some point this week? My husband's the pastor. He's been going absolutely stir-crazy ever since we moved here, what with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk through your worries. Thank you for the offer. Of course, he's always willing and ready to talk with people, so feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door is wide open. Sorry Tabitha's so mean to you. I'm standing right here. Oh, you don't have to apologize for her. I knew what I was getting into when I took the job. Though she's really pretty funny once you get to know her. The nastiness is mostly for show. I used to be a babysitter, so I've known her ever since she was an awkward kid. And once you know somebody like that, it's hard to be intimidated by them. I'm gonna stop the two of you right there. Callum Kane, I'm busy and not in the mood to watch you and Janie gossip about me. We're leaving. Alrighty then, be safe out there, you two. Bye. I love Janie. Oh my goodness. Married to a pastor, which, red flag. But besides that, Tabitha practically drags you from the estate, one hand clasped firmly around your arms. She continues to drag you all the way into her car and from there into town. The ride to town is uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than making conversation. She fucking hates me, I guess. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. After everything that's happened the past couple of days, it's kind of nice just getting to go on an errand, you know? We'll get a little time on the town. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fuck, I forgot I'm wired in. Okay, fine. Keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you would never have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Oh, man. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people. What's a good sound effect for that? Obama. Well, that's not what I was looking for, but I guess it'll do. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Tabitha's eyes narrow as her gaze pierces through you. We're burning daylight. Come on already. Okay. Hello. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. I hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Callum Kane, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. Having a bad brain day, and I hope you're having a good brain day. I'm sorry that your brain is being bad. Here, what do I... You want me to scoop it out for you? I could scoop it out for you. Only take me like 10 minutes tops. The offer stands. I'm afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Miles glares up at you. I don't even think about you. I'm not gonna waste energy making fun of you. Oh, Miles, such a cut-up. Be civil while I'm gone. Be civil while I'm gone. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Sup, Miles? So, Miles? Before you can finish your thought, you are halted by the tinkling of bells announcing another patron. Hello. You're broad. I have a very similar shirt to that. God, you're too tall for the frame. Hello. Excuse me. Wait, you're Callum Kane, aren't you? My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me what you saw what happened to my daddy. So sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be hunting out somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, as of this morning, so is she. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out in the woods and look for what's left of my daddy. You were there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try to find him? I'm gonna be as honest with everyone in this town as I feasibly can be, because I don't like keeping secrets, and I've already shown everyone that I'm a weird fucking guy. So I'm gonna be upfront and just tell you, your dad was killed by little fucking critters. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen, and they are the things that have been stealing your chickens. I never heard of no ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she's a prize pumpkin. She's a big lady too. I expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move, something like that. Could be she rolled off down the hill, but I can't be looking at her yet without everything else going on. Okay. Bo is decent. I like Bo. I really want to tell Bo where his dad died, but I don't think it would be safe to do so, but he has a right to know. Seen anything strange on the farm past couple of days, Bo? Not really, no. But I've been busy, what with everything that's been happening, them chickens disappearing. He died on the northeast edge of town, off the Asgina Trail. Asgina. Thank you, Callum Kane. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing that he's out there somewhere all by his lonesome. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Cybele are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. If y'all want, I could swing by. Otherwise, meet me at the library and figure out a plan? I think I'm good. I just had a big fight. I'm not really hungry. I'm gonna chill in my van for a bit. For a while, if you wanna hang out though. Otherwise, I'll see you at the library. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Okay. Chat, I need help with this one. Because usually, I would want to go talk to Bo, because I feel like I've doomed Bo to a hellish death in the woods alone looking for his father, which I feel pretty bad about, but I can't talk to him. So I think our option is either wait for Tabitha, or maybe go see Stella? But Tabitha asked us to wait, and I feel like it would be really rude to leave, especially when we've already had so many issues with Tabitha, like, being frustrated that we keep doing shit. You know what I mean? But also, she's not the fucking boss of me. I can go do what I want. Kanika had a big fight, so I could go talk to her as well. I just don't think I care that much about her family drama. Unfortunately, like, her little brother is lazy and a teenager. That's not that surprising. And she's the older sibling and feels overwhelmed. Like, I get it. If I go check in with Oscar, he's gonna be bummed that his daughter lost a foot. but I don't know if that's necessarily worth the time, which feels bad, but I don't know. But I don't know. This is all stuff to do before the first option, go after Kanika? But Kanika's lame. Or what, wait for Tabitha? Wait, which, my first option or the first option in here? What do we mean? What are we talking about? What are we saying here, Thaijo? What you got? The first option, I am too stupid to know what I said first. Also, does that say 800 nuts? Or boo nuts? Do nuts? Boo nuts? Snack and morsels. Bog witch brownies. You were talking about Bo or someone? I'm gonna wait for Tabitha. Fuck it. Your cousin will probably be back any second. It's best just to stay put. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Bo continues to shop. So, did you hear how Rosalina's doing?
No, Oscar apparently posted on Facebook about it. You seem ancient enough to have a Facebook account. Why don't you check it yourself? I'm not your little newsboy.
Oh, Facebook? Yeah, okay, I believe in cybersecurity, thank you. Miles glances up at you with indignation, then returns to his phone. How are your dailies going? We talked about dailies. We love dailies. We talk about dailies. Miles doesn't dignify her question with an answer. Oh, she's, I've never seen her look worried. This is weird. Tabitha, well, okay, she always looks worried, but this is a level of worry I have not seen as of yet. Tabitha bursts out of the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go off running the instant I left you alone. And miss out on cousin bonding time? I would never! I'm not calling it that. This is more like babysitting. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where just anyone could walk up and start talking to me. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. Okay! Like a dog. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill just off Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just more convenient, you know? Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's nice to have a place where no one can bother me. Come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets and picks one marked with a bright strip of green tape and then unlocks the door. Come in, don't worry, it's empty. Okay, I love empty houses. You follow your cousin into the model home. We haven't rented this one out for years. I come in here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. Have a soda. All right, fuck it. What kind of soda you got? It's your house, so you can have your shoes on when you're on the love seat, but I am gonna say that it is, yeah, I mean, you know, you should probably take your boots off while you're on the whatever. It doesn't matter. She looks tired. Tabitha hands you a cream soda. Is that rude? I just mean that she literally, her eyes have darkness to them, and her eyes are closed, and she's laying down, because she looks tired. Hands you a cream soda before settling on the couch. Though this home gives the appearance of being lived in with its furniture and lack of dust, it feels nearly as empty and barren as the estate. There's no soul in this place, only the dream of one. I'll ask about Tabitha. Do you actually like running the mines? It's a job, an important job. I've had years of Perlane drilling that into my head. What would you do if you weren't here? Doesn't matter, I am. Fair enough. Do you like living here? Tired is rude, sleepy, she's sleepy. Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. You don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here. You do, actually. Everything in life requires context to properly understand, and I don't have context here. I've heard you dunk on city folk. You telling me you've never even been to a city? I've never set foot out of Scarlet Hollow. No, before I took over, Pearlane was too busy to take me anywhere. Then when she retired and I became head of the company, I wound up in the same boat. It's not like anyone can fill in for you when you run everything. I'd like to go to the Outer Banks one day, but guess I'll have to wait until I retire. You've never left Scarlet Hollow ever in your entire life once? You act like it's weird. Traveling is difficult and stressful. That is true. I agree 100%. I've seen vacation movies. Something always goes wrong. So even if I had the day off, why would I want to spend it driving somewhere when I could spend it actually relaxing? I don't need to see some windy rock or even the beach. It's just not worth it. Tea smells nice. Nope, it's a sleepy time tea. You don't want to drink that in the middle of the day. That's a salient point, actually. I don't want to knock myself out. Why do you come here? Like I said, I like getting away from it all. People know they can find me at the estate, but they don't know about this place. It's nice to escape from being known, at least for a little while. Do you ever get to travel? I saw your blowing rock mug. Oh, that must be one of Janie's. She's always saying we didn't have enough cups. The only reason I chose this is because it didn't get knocked out from the other questions, because sometimes when you ask explorative questions, it'll make other ones go away. So I just want to make sure that I'm asking her all the questions it's going to allow me to ask. There are 3 cups. That's plenty. One for me, one from Pearlane, and one for the occasional guest. But Janie said her husband has a ton of dumb little souvenir mugs from his travels. Not that I asked, she just tells me stuff about her family. Anyway, they said she had mugs to spare, as if I needed her charity. I guess she must have snuck a few in under my nose. I'll have to remember to toss it when I get back. Anyway, no, I don't travel. Too much to do. Sure, I'd like to see the Outer Banks one day, but I'm the head of a company. It's not like anyone can cover for me. Yeah, why the Outer Banks? That seems oddly specific. Yeah, you have a problem with that? I'd like to see the beach. Okay. Well, want to keep... Oh, I can't talk about Tabitha anymore. That is, I've exhausted my... Okay, fair enough. Talk about family. What was Pearlane like? Okay, I guess you should know at least something about the funeral... the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mom's twin. Fraternal. They don't look alike. Same with their personalities, night and day from what I've heard. Pearlane was a hard ass, but it comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? How'd she die? Sleep apnea. Oh, shit. Huh. I forgot that you could die from sleep apnea, to be honest. Fair enough. Did you guys get along? That's not a get along face, Tabitha. What do you think? Okay. What was your dad like? Where's your dad at? Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out the paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Hooray! Yeah, sounds like he's a real loser. No offense. Is that mean? He sounds like a dick. That was what Pearlane always said. I just don't really think about him anymore. If he didn't want anything to do with me, his loss. It is his loss. Tell me about other family members. I mean, it seems like we've got a pretty big family. Wow, did Vivian really tell you nothing about us or her upbringing? Okay. Slow the mean breaks there, all right? Be nice. Go on. I'm genuinely trying to connect with you right now. Fine. I'll give you a brief history, since she never bothered. Perlaine and Vivian were raised by their grandmother because our grandmother died in childbirth. Our great-grandmother, Grandma Eddie, ran the mine before Perlaine, then Perlaine took over. And now here I am, following in their footsteps. What was Grandma Edie like? Did you know her? Tabitha is quiet for a moment, her eyes distant. Isn't Grandma Edie also the name of the grandmother in, What Remains of Edith Finch? God, that game's so fucking good. I'd love to play that on stream one day. It makes me cry. I will say. What Remains of Edith Finch wrecks me, dude. Kinda scary. Her voice is quiet. She takes a sip of her cream soda. What happened to the rest of the family? Silas had a lot of kids. Read about him in... I read about him in the library yesterday. What am I, an encyclopedia? We have documents on this stuff and some kind of fancy family tree somewhere in the estate, but I don't have any of it memorized. From what I can remember, our grandmother had a kid sister that died of some childhood illness, then she died having our moms. And I think Grandma Edie had some brothers. I vaguely recall something about them fighting in World War II. One way or another, they clearly didn't stick around. As for anyone who came before the turn of the 20th century, damned if I know. That's ancient history. Matriarchal mining company seems unusual. Past couple generations were all women. It's just how the cards fell. We never let some stranger jeopardize the company. It stays in the bloodline. Weird. Okay. I think you're a better person. She smiled. A genuine, real, actual smile. Not a creepy fart smile. Not I got a shit smile. Just a real smile. Progress. I've done it. We're making a bond. A connection. You're a better person than you let on, Tabitha. Gee, thanks. She appreciated that. She appreciated that. I'm supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. Do you know anything about that guy? Reese? Oh, yeah, the dude that used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet, smelled weird, stopped coming to school at one point. I guess he got sick or something. I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I remember. She's intimidating. I like her. Because that's not hereditary, though. Reese always seemed like a bit of a wet blanket to me. Yeah, what is the deal with you and Stella? What is going on in that relationship? Y'all seem like friends, but also it seems like you cut the ties. Not this again. Fine. We were close in high school. Really, really close. We'd have she's sad. She's Tabitha. I get it. I've seen a lot of memes about Tabitha on Twitter, like especially from the Black Tabby Games Twitter, and I get it. I get it. There's a heart of gold in there. Well, maybe not a heart of gold, but there's a heart in there somewhere. We have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies, eating chips, and... Anyway, Perlaine didn't like her. I'd always have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes of the mine. Perlaine made sure every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and move on.
You should hang out with her. It's not like Perlane can stop you, and she misses you. That's true. Tabitha takes another sip of her cream soda, avoiding eye contact. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. Hadn't really occurred to me yet. I don't think she'd like me now. A lot has changed. There's so much to talk about. This is crazy. I didn't realize this conversation was going to be so in-depth. I really want to say I'm into Stella, but what if there's a blossoming lesbian relationship between them? What if she loves Stella? What if she loves Stella and her grandmother, or, yeah, what if Perlane didn't agree with it because she's old-fashioned and dumb? I don't want to get in between that. They have way more history. You want me to try and get you in with Kanika? You guys seem to have a weird relationship. If she's anything like me, that would only make her hate me more. I have dignity, Callum Kane. Fair enough. What do you think of Oscar? I think he's doing a bad job raising his kid. Take last night, for instance. She has way too much freedom. Look how that turned out for her. What do you expect from someone who had a surprise baby at 19? Plus, I have my own library, not that I have time to read anymore. Okay, seems a little harsh. What do you think about Avery? Who? Works at the diner? Wears plant shirts? I have no idea who you're talking about. Okay, why don't you want to talk about Wayne? It's a sore spot for me. Yeah, at some point this week you're gonna have to stop brushing everything off there, Tabitha. It's getting real bad. You think I'm brushing things off? I'm dealing with a mind collapse right now. I'm burying my mother in 4 days. My work is what keeps this town running. Just because I'm focused on what's in front of me doesn't mean I don't care. That's fair. Do you know Sybil that well? Or Sybil? Everyone in town knows her. Okay, why'd you hire Janie? Perlane hired Janie. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. The police are on my... There's not a lot of non sequiturs going on here. I just kind of have to bounce from topic to topic. I wouldn't really know about them. Our family is the law around these parts, so you should do your best to stay on my good side. That's ominous. Okay. You coming ghost hunting with us tonight? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there. Oh. Stella will be there, Tabitha! But so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again. There's no part in arguing with you. If you're gonna get up to paranormal stuff, I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Count me in. Yes! That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for taking me out here. This has been lovely, Tabitha. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day! Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar. Meet y'all there in half an hour. I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird/foggy morning. Oh, she's also having a bad brain day. Oh, I'm sorry, Kanika. Wild that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing after everything last night. You think news has spread? But yeah, we should see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Ugh, what a ridiculous event. You know he's a dog, right? They fill you in on that. No. I did not know he's a dog. What? What? We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor town since then. Tabitha takes another sip of her soda, smirking. Everyone knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. Still, sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even I can admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over a little guy in his mayor getup. And if Stella's gonna be there... Dude, she's so gay! Ah! Unplug my headphones. You clearly love her so much. I mean, if not gay, be friends with her, please. You love her so much. Oh. I love Tabitha so much, I can't even handle it. Oh my god, I am gonna fix this woman. She needs help. She needs a friend. She needs a cousin.
Me.
We can finish our sodas and head over. That's so cute. Spend some quality. I can fix her. Achievement unlocked. Spend quality time with Tabitha.
Yeah!
How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, she's been crying. Oh. Oh boy.
Excuse me, Miss Scarlet?
Can I help you? Becca stares at you from the distance as the furious woman tears into Tabitha. This must be her mother.
What the hell do you think you're doing out here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? A mine collapse almost killed my poor, sweet, innocent child, and you thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? We've gotten used to a new lifestyle. You can't take that away from us for something that was your fault. I heard that one girl had her foot amputated. That could have been my child. Don't think I won't be pressing charges.
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Shut up, Becca. Mommy is advocating for you.
You shouldn't talk to your daughter like that, dog. It's bad parenting. I'm right here.
Oh, I've heard about you. What do you possibly know about being a parent? My Becca has never done anything wrong in her life. Oh, God.
I've met this woman.
There'll be hell to pay for both of you.
What legal grounds do you even have? There are signs. The place was boarded up. I did my legal duty. You don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me.
Mom, can we go, please?
If I were you, I'd listen to your brat.
You haven't heard the last of us, you'll say.
Something tells me we have not heard the last of her.
It was a mine, Karen! A mine!
The woman storms off just as quickly as she stormed in, Becca following at a distance. God damn it, she's right. I can't just hang around town the day after something like this. Doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I gotta get my head in the game. Can't slip up like this again.
No! Your character progression!